Hello, folks. Yes, it is I, me, Joe Simonelli, playwright, stock market maven, here for another episode of whatever it is we're doing here, which I have no idea. And I have very exciting news, folks, because as you may know, last week we were up to, wait for it, ring the coffee cup. Would somebody please buy me a bell at the dollar store? Because this is ridiculous. Ring the coffee cup. Last week we had 33 subscribers. Guess what, folks? This week we now have the same 33 subscribers. That's right. But on the bright side, we didn't lose any so far. Anyway, mostly we didn't have any new subscribers because my phone is ringing, which I will just ignore, because I stopped nudging my over 2,000 Facebook friends to like and subscribe. But I can go right back to nudging them, folks. I will go right back to nudging them if you don't continue to subscribe. I want to try and make it grow organically. You know what I mean, folks? See, it stopped ringing. I knew it would. Okay, so let's talk a little about the stock market, and we'll move right to the theater stuff, which is I know what you want to talk about. Okay, stock market wise, it's a little dicey, folks. It's been pulling back. The AI stocks are coming in a little bit. Don't worry about it. This happens. You know, when I was a broker, way back when, one of the old timers, when I was a young timer, he was an old timer. I said, Ted, were you worried about this market? Because he'd always point to a chart on the wall in the back. And the chart was a long range chart of the Dow Jones Industrial, you know, 1890, whatever they started it. And the chart always went up, folks. So it had dips down, but it always went higher and higher. So Ted, we called him Turnpike Teddy because he sold a lot of New Jersey Turnpike bonds. Ted would just, Ted, you worried about the market? He'd point to the chart. He'd point to the chart. So that's why we don't worry long term about the market because, after all, folks, it is rigged. It's Wall Street. So it has to go up because too many people would lose money. Too many rich people. No political comments here, but, that's why, they'll rake you over the coals once in a while in 2008 and make you pay for their bailout. I don't want to get on a political rant, but that's besides the point. Your job is to out trade those little rascals and make the money yourself. If there's anything we're trying to teach you, that's it. So, as to that, I had bought, as you know, my favorite little trader, my little plug horse, Plug Power PLUG. They're in batteries. Is it speculative? Of course it is, but that's how we make money on speculative stocks. So I bought it way back when, 3, 4, 5 months ago, when the tariffs, whatever that was, at $1.25. It hit 450. I sold some of the position there. I'm not out of it totally. It has now pulled back, and I've been accumulating as it pulls back. Last week, I told you I bought some when it pulled back to 238. It pulled under 2 today or a couple of days ago, and I bought some more at 207. It pulled under 2 today, got to 298. I'm sorry, got to 198, but it quickly rebounded as of now up to 225. So I am up on my last purchase of 207. And I have another order in if it breaks two again. I have another order in to buy at 178. And by God, I will keep on buying it as it drops, even if it goes all the way back to $1.25, even if it breaks a dollar, if the story hasn't changed. And I don't think it's going to change. So I'm accumulating. And as always, when you're accumulating a stock, the higher it is, the less you buy. So when it hit 450, great. I made a great trade. I made money. As it started to pull back, I didn't start getting into it until I think 238 was the first time I bought it. Said, all right, it's made a nice pullback. So I started accumulating it there, and each subsequent buy I make, I increase the position, the size of the position. So I bought a larger position and to pull back to 207, and I have a larger order in to buy at $1.78. And if I get that, I will go 20 or 30 cents cheaper and buy even a larger position. And that's how we accumulate stocks, and we accumulate using good till canceled orders. These are orders you can place good till canceled at a certain price, either buying or selling, and the order will go out without you having to actually put in an order and do a market order. It's automatic. Okay? Good till canceled orders. That's what we use one way of trading. I also bought, we talked about Franklin stock, symbol BEN, like Benjamin Franklin. Get it? Benjamin Franklin, BEN is the symbol. It's a dividend aristocrat. It's raised its dividend for the last 44 years, and it keeps raising its dividend. That gives you a cushion under the stock. It's currently yielding like 550 or something like that. With the what are you getting in the bank? Two and change, if even that. So we use that for appreciation and for income. So that's Franklin. I did buy some at 22.22. It dropped a little more. And if it drops like around 20, 20 and change, I'll probably buy some more. Because I think the yellow was 16, the year high is 35. But this has been, in the 40s. And let's face it, if it keeps raising its dividend, it forces the stock up, which is why we like that to use that strategy. Okay, that's it for stocks. Now let's get to theater. And I had a comment in the few weeks ago that from a subscriber saying, "Joe, we want to hear more about plays you've seen." And I said, "Well, we don't see a lot because I'm busy staging plays at the Cape Cabaret Theater in Cape Coral, Florida, folks. If you're in the area, drop in and see a play. Cape Cabaret. No, CapeCafeTheater.com. Next play up is the Christmas Cabaret. All singing, limited dancing. It's a small stage. Anyway, I did. The Muse commented that, Joe, we did. The Muse is Lori, my muse. She did, in fact, say, Joe, we did see a show. We saw Pie in the Sky at the Lemon Bay Playhouse in the Englewood, Florida, in the Sarasota County, where she is the executive director. So we did see Pie in the Sky. Loved it. It's a two-hander. A two-hander in theater parlance is two actors. In this case, it's two female actors playing a mother and a daughter. Charming play, laughs, and it's poignant. So if you can stage it, you're looking for a nice two-hander, two actresses. In this case, Pie in the Sky. Okay, at the Lemon Bay. And next up at the Lemon Bay Playhouse, opening in December, first week of December, my play, A Christmas Tale, a charming play about a little girl who talks to a mystical and magical talking cat on Christmas Eve. Go see it at the Lemon Bay Playhouse. I will be there personally, and that means in person. On let me get this date right, and I'm going to take some stuff for it. December 12th. Please let it be December 12th. I know I have to record this again. This is like the 10th time I'm recording it. Come on. I wrote it down. Yeah, December 12th. I will be at the Lemon Bay Playhouse in the Englewood, Florida, in the Sarasota County, close to the border of Charlotte County, because the Englewood, Florida straddles the county line. It's actually in two counties. It's in Charlotte County. It's in southern Sarasota County. Going to be in those two counties. Okay. Go and see it. Runs all of December, and I will be there for an audience talkback on the 12th of December. Was the 12th of September? Okay, enough about that. And so I was asked, and I did comment that I don't get to see a lot of other plays because I'm always constantly producing my own plays, especially now that I'm running that theater. So I thought I would tell you about what some of my favorite plays are, folks. And if that isn't a song cue, I don't know what is. Excuse me. I want to wet my whistle because, yes, in true musical theater style, I'm going to tell you about my favorite plays musically. Are you ready? I know I'm not. Here we go. Love the Odd Couple and other Neil Simon, Glenn Glary Ross with Babbitt's great timing, Arsenic and Olays, I'd watch it for days. These are a few of my favorite plays. Rodgers and Hammerstein, I love 'em, you bet. In West Side Story, I once played a jet. Don't care for Sondheim, but Muse loves his stuff. When it's for musicals, I go for fluff. Sound of Music, then there's Forum and the Music Man. Throw in a fair lady and a guy and doll and Gypsy to beat the band. I can also do a pretty good Ethel Merman. Anyway, so folks, that's it for today. We're almost 9 minutes. I said it was going to be a short one. Well, that's short enough, and I dropped the pig. Hey, folks, if you like the content, tell your friends. Like and subscribe, and I'll keep doing it because what else do I have to do on Tuesdays? Well, now I have to play poker and pickleball, so we are going to Wednesdays starting next week, folks. Just stay tuned. It's only one extra day. Wednesdays. I'll see you next Wednesday, folks. Thanks for visiting with us. Bye-bye.